Women's Tennis Association extends media rights deal with Tennis Channel through 2032. The Tennis Channel is extending its deal with the Women's Tennis Association that will see the cable TV network and streaming service continue to broadcast more than 2,000 matches each season. While terms of the deal weren't disclosed, Tennis Channel CEO Jeff Blackburn told CNBC in an interview there was a pretty big step up in our payments to the WTA for the U.S. media rights, which includes international tournaments and the WTA Finals event. The new agreement lasts through 2032. Our goal and mission is to just cover pro tennis and the game of tennis like no one else, every day, every hour, all year round. There's no off-season, Blackburn said. WTA plays a huge role in that, and it was a big priority for me to make sure that we renewed our relationship and extended as long-term as we were able. The exclusive rights renewal comes as the Tennis Channel is in the midst of a transition on several fronts. Last year, longtime Tennis Channel CEO Ken Solomon was ousted from the company. Blackburn stepped into the role in early May, following a 24-year career at Amazon, where he helped to build out Prime Video and expand the streaming service into sports, among other businesses. Meanwhile, Sinclair, the owner of broadcast stations as well as the Tennis Channel, had recently considered offloading the network, CNBC previously reported. The parent company, however, is no longer exploring a sale of the Tennis Channel, particularly since Blackburn has taken the helm, according to a person familiar with the matter. In the backdrop, Tennis Channel, like its network peers, is contending with the continued loss of customers from the pay-TV bundle. While live sports garner the biggest audiences, and leagues have reaped huge rights payouts as a result, media companies are focused on growing the profitability of their streaming businesses. In 2014, the 24/7 Tennis Network took its first step into streaming with Tennis Channel Plus, and later in 2022 introduced Tennis Channel 2, a free, ad-supported streaming channel. While Blackburn said Tennis Channel 2 has been successful and attracted a younger audience, he is focused on beefing up the Tennis Channel's recently launched direct-to-consumer streaming app. The app, which launched in November 2024, costs $9.99 a month or $109.99 annually and offers the same programming as the pay-TV network. Media companies are increasingly offering the same live sports featured on pay-TV networks on their counterpart streaming alternatives, most notably with the launch of Disney's flagship ESPN app later this year. What's important about the partnership is that they're committing to doing more with us, said Marina Storti, CEO of WTA Ventures, the commercial arm of the WTA. They're committed to that increased exposure across all of their platforms. They're committed to ensuring this kind of equal exposure for women and men, where they have the rights. And they're making a significant commitment. There is a substantial increase in the rights fees, which is a big milestone for us as part of our plan and commitment to growing. The Tennis Channel's agreement with the WTA covers a large swath of the WTA's tournaments outside of North America through the season-closing WTA Finals. The audience for WTA events on the Tennis Channel has been growing, particularly among the younger demographic. Viewership among 18 to 34-year-olds on the Tennis Channel has grown annually for each of the past 2 years, according to a news release. The deal comes as American female tennis players have shot to the top of global rankings and women's sports in general has seen a rise in popularity and investment funding. Already in 2025, 2 American women have won 2 of the top majors. Madison Keys took the Australian Open in January and Coco Gauff was crowned the winner of the French Open in June. Gauff and Keys will be among the participants at Wimbledon, which kicks off on Monday. Tennis is really the only major sport where the men's and women's game is on equal footing, and that's really important, said Blackburn. I think for tennis, it makes it unique. The growth of women's sports overall? Maybe basketball and soccer will get there, but I think tennis is way ahead in terms of providing that for the fan. The Tennis Channel 2 free streaming option has earmarked every Tuesday as Women's Day, showing only women's match coverage, and Blackburn highlighted the network's roster of heavy-hitting female talent, including former players and Hall of Famers Martina Navratilova and Lindsay Davenport, among others. The deal extension also builds on WTA Ventures' recent efforts to grow its commercial revenue and build the profiles of its athletes.